Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Serrano, and today we're going to be taking a look at two smartphones in the budget price point at around $200 or less. You can get the A13 for like $189, and you could also get the G91s for on a sale for pretty decent prices too. But I'll leave the cheapest links down below in the description section right now. But both of these devices are pretty solid when it comes to the overall price point and overall features when it comes to these guys. So I definitely like both of these devices when it comes to the overall competition, when it comes to competing with each other, because they're going to basically be in the same price point but still offer the similar amount of features. So let's just compare these guys and jump into a quick comparison. But I truly appreciate you for coming through and kicking it with me, right? I definitely appreciate you. If you're brand new to the channel, I encourage you to subscribe and get notified for more videos just like this. But if you're already a part of the crew, salute. Now, both of these devices did come out roughly at around the same time. We have the BLU G91s on the left, which did come out in December of 2021, and it got the March update on here. As far as this guy, it's also on the March update, and it's gotten released on March actually, which was last month. So it's pretty new, and it's really new. So both of these devices are relatively new for the price point, and they both have a plastic material when it comes to the build. But when it comes to the A13, it's definitely a little bit more fingerprint prone. As you can see, it's got more fingerprints on here. So let me just go ahead and clean that off real quick. They're pretty decent when it comes to the overall weight. When it comes to the comparison of both of these devices, the BLU G91s is going to be 202 grams of weight, and the A13 is going to be 195, so it's going to be a little bit lighter, and you're going to feel the weight comparison difference. You're going to notice that right away. So I just wanted to throw that out there. Now, as far as the frames, like I said, they're both plastic materials. We get Corning Gorilla Glass 5 on the front of the A13, which is pretty cool, and a side-mounted fingerprint sensor as well. We also do get quad camera setup in the back. You can see the arrangement right here looks really cool with these cameras on the back of here. So I really like the camera setup right here. And as far as the overall, that combination of materials here, you can see it's all plastic frame, headphone jack on the bottom, microphone, speaker, and Type-C for charging, as well as a speaker up top. A microphone up top. So you get a microphone on the bottom and on the top, which is cool. Now for this end, you do get expansion of your SIM card right here on this side too. So you do get that on here. So let me see right here, if you put this into the SD card slot tray, you can see right here I had my card in here for 64 gigabytes, and put that back in, but it tells you not to do that or else the phone will reset or whatever. So you just don't do that. But honestly, you're gonna get a similar build with this guy as well, and it offers this guy also offers a SD card slot right here with 2 nano SIMs support. So you could dual set nano SIM support on this one as well. And so I definitely like that fact. When it comes to the overall build quality, you do get a headphone jack on the bottom of the BLU G91s as well, microphone on the bottom as well, Type-C for charging. You get your speaker on the bottom as well. And what's really cool is you do get another microphone up top too. So both of these devices do have dual speakers. Alright, so let's just go ahead and test out the overall displays and take a look at the displays and basically see what the differences are. But we have a 6.8 inch on the BLU G91s, and we also have a 6.6 inch on the A13. On the 91s, you're actually getting 84.8, so slightly more screen res to body. And you can see they did a really good job with the chin on the BLU G91 S, as well as the top. It has a nice pill shape on the top, or well, not pill, but it has that punch hole. Let me turn the brightness up all the way up on top of this guy, and it's warning me that it could hurt my eyes, but honestly it doesn't hurt my eyes at all whatsoever when it's all the way up. And let's see if it stays. Okay, it does stay. So you can see both of these displays, and you can see the top of this one is the, you know, the Infinity V drop, and then on the chin they actually did a really good job on here as well. So really good displays when it comes to both of these displays. So let's just browse through some of these apps and kind of check that out. And let's just try Facebook and see how smooth that is. Seem to open up a little bit quicker on the BLU, but let's put the brightness up on these. As far as the displays, they do look gorgeous. They both look really gorgeous. The BLU actually gives the Samsung A11 a really good run for its money, because we're getting 395 pixels on the BLU, but we're getting 400 pixels per inch on the Galaxy. And on the Galaxy, on this slice of pizza, it actually looks better on the BLU, in my opinion. I don't know, the colors just look really clean on here, right here, as you can see. Let me see if I could zoom in on this one. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, as you can see, that it just looks, the cheese has more colors to it. But let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. But honestly, scrolling speeds, they're both pretty much identical when it comes to the scrolling speeds on social media. So when it comes to the processing chips, we're gonna jump into that in just a second. Now we have a really good processing chip inside of the BLU G91s. On this guy, it's gonna be coupled with the Mali G52. And the crazy part is that the Samsung also has the Mali G52 as well. You can see it does have really good graphics, ultra and smooth. So let's just test out the frame rate on here and just test that out. But as you can see right here, it just has a really nice smooth speed to it. As you can see, I just was able to get first blood right there. And the speaker does get extremely loud. The frame rate looks really good on here. As I'm moving through this display, it just feels really clean on the 6.8 inch. So if you're gonna be looking the game with a budget device, this is gonna be a really good option, because you're gonna be able to game with that 6.8 inch display, which is gonna be really solid, and it's gonna give you some really good, decent viewing angles and stuff like that when you're using it. So honestly, the gameplay on here is really solid with the MediaTek Helio G80. Now if you're still here, just type in the comment section, I'm still here. But I definitely appreciate you for chilling with me this far. But when it comes to the gameplay on the A13, you're going to be getting some really good graphics on this guy. You're getting smooth and ultra as well. And it's going to look really clean. You're going to be able to get micro SD card expansion up to 256, whereas actually up to 512 on this guy, but only 256 on the BLU G91s. So you're going to get really solid gameplay on this, and it's going to look really realistic on here. So you got to be ready and keep your head up, because you can definitely compete when it comes to using this guy. Gameplay is really good. I'm gonna definitely try to, you know, make a game review on here, because this thing is just extremely solid when it comes to the overall gameplay and stuff like that. So I definitely like the gameplay on here, because it's the Exynos 850 8nm processing chip versus the you know, it's the 850, and this is Android 12 One UI 4.1.1 versus the other Android 11, which is the G80. So I definitely like the performance on the Exynos 850 a little bit better. It's just very smooth overall, but they're both really smooth. So if I had a preference to pick, I would pick this one, even though they have like pretty much you know, similar operating speeds and everything like that. Now let's talk about the cameras for a little bit. We're getting a 50 megapixel on the A13 with the 8 megapixel. Actually a 5 megapixel ultra wide, and then a 2 megapixel macro, as well as a 2 megapixel depth sensor on the A13 as well. So as you can see, the fingerprints are on here a lot right now, but you know, you get that that quad camera setup. And then on this guy right here, you get the triple camera setup. Is you get a 48 megapixel main camera, 5 megapixel wide angle camera, and a 2 megapixel on this guy as well. So when it comes to the sensors, I'm going to show you some samples real quick. But as far as the front facing cameras, the BLU G91s has a 13 megapixel and the Samsung A11 has an 8 megapixel. So let's just check out which ones do a better job when I'm taking them right here in front of me and I'm using them at the same time, right? Let's take my picture of my face real quick, and I'm gonna put it on portrait photo. So we have the portrait button on both of these things right here. All right, I had to stay still, but I got the shot to go through. All right, so pretty good detail on both of these things. They both did a really good job of capturing my face on the portrait mode. So, you know, really good job on both of these things. Honestly, for the price, you can't complain either one. And let's just take a picture of Roadblock real quick with the blue. I'll start with the G91s first. Oh, that looks crazy. That looks real crazy. Let me see if I could get it. Oh wow, yeah, that looks fire. All right, let me do it with this one now. Flip the camera around. Let me lower the intensity. Okay, cool. All right, that looks crazy. That looks real crazy. All right, let's check these photos out right here for the portrait real quick. I don't know. It came out really good on both. I like the brown is like the brown color is like more brown on the BLU G91s. Like there's a lot of light on the Samsung one, but it's not even that light right now. So I don't know if it was like machine lighting there, but they both look really good. But I just think it looks more natural on the blue. But a really good shot and detail on both of these things. Honestly, this is crazy. So when it comes to the battery on both of these things, they're both going to be really solid, but you're getting a 6,000 milliamp hour battery when it comes to the BLU G91s and a 5,000 milliamp hour battery when it comes to the A11. So it's going to be pretty close, but honestly, these are both going to be pretty close when it comes to that. But you're getting the 15 watts fast charging on the A13 and the 10 watts fast charging on the G91s. So that's just throw that out. Just wanted to throw that out there. But let me know which one you would pick overall for the money. I definitely think these are both really solid phones. One UI 4.1, Android, then BLU G91s, Android 11 versus the Android 12. Let me know what you guys think down below. I'm gonna get right back with you. I'll check you guys later. Peace.